Woo! What up? What up? Yes, sir. It's me, Coach Rashid, and I am back. Oh my gosh. What am I going to talk about today? Man, y'all just don't know. There's a lot going on out there in this blockchain crypto world. So, for those that decided that, hey, you know what? I got a few minutes for Coach Rashid. Thank you. I appreciate you. Come on by. Let's chop it up for a little bit. I don't have any real agenda here, but hey, what's on the menu? If you don't know, I've been in this space for some time. Been dealing with crypto, dealing with blockchain, any type of networking, really trying to understand where is, blockchain in this big picture. Where's the DeFi? Where is, all those derivatives of blockchain, because the technology is the future. And, a lot of people may not really understand how important that is. And so I try to come on as often as I can. You're not going to see me every day unless you look at my videos. You can catch me every single day if you catch my videos. So they are posted up on my YouTube channel. I recommend that you check out my YouTube channel. You can go to www.l3procoach.net. Yep, l3procoach.net. And you can catch all of my videos on there. And like I said, I try my best to educate people on, what are the new ways of creating, some type of profits, creating some additional income, some way that you can get ahead. Because a lot of people out here are, looking at one job, then another job. And it's like, come on, you know what? There's an easier way. There's easier way. And so check out my videos and you'll see that there's a easier way. So I do want to have a conversation. If you're out here, like I said, if you're not driving, then if you can chat with me, that's great. Let me know you're here. Let me know where you're from. Let me just, let's have a little information. If you're on YouTube, let me jump. I'm gonna open up my YouTube on my other phone just so I can see if there's any information there, and if there's any chats coming on over there that I don't see on the main screen. So that does happen as well. So, let me just check here and let me see if anybody is coming in over there. So, like I said, I appreciate you guys, popping in. But there's a lot going on. Like, I get updates all the time, and I'm just going to talk about the industry. We got the FTX that just ain't going away. It's a lot going on with FTX. A lot of companies kind of got hit because of what happened with FTX. So if you know about FTX, let me hear from you. If there's some information you want to hear about FTX, let me hear from you. Right? Because I've man, it's so many companies that are having some challenges because of FTX. And SBF, I mean, I thought the guy was pretty cool. I mean, I referenced a video, saying that he was really one of the pioneers in helping us kind of get over the hump when it comes to institutional blockchain understanding and getting into the industry and all that. So really thought that FTX was going to soar, but FTX became a soar, and it caused us a lot of headache. Right. So I got my other one up. So now I can kind of see if there's anything on the YouTube side. All right. So, I want to talk a little bit about some headlines, right? Because like I said, there's so much information out there. The SEC sues Genesis and Gemini. Now, I don't know if you guys know who Gemini is, but Gemini is a powerhouse when it comes to this industry, right? And so with Gemini being hit by the SEC, man, it's craziness, right? Because Gemini is up there with the Coinbase when it comes to US kind of based US based exchanges for crypto, right? And so I've been with them for a long time, and I really thought that they were a good alternative to Coinbase. And so, boom, I'm like, I'm in. Like, I will go that route. And so definitely had jumped on that for a little bit. Now, we see that the SEC is over here beating up on Gemini, and I'm like, what Gemini do to you? It's like Gemini didn't do nothing to you. I was like, oh man, that's crazy. Like Gemini was just chilling in the background, and they got beat down. So it's kind of messed up. So not much here, but so if you don't know, right? Gemini, like they keep it simple. It's nothing, extravagant. They got staking, they got NFTs, they have Gemini Earn, and I'm gonna talk a little bit about Gemini Earn because that's where the problem is kind of originating at this point. So, let me see if I can find the Gemini Earn program. They probably took it down since they got beat up about it. Um, okay, so let's go here. Earn rewards with Gemini staking. All right. So Gemini staking. All right, so let's talk about it. Right? Let's talk about that. So when we look at Gemini and we talk about the staking piece, so Gemini Earn is a program that the Gemini Exchange came up with so that you could basically stake. And they got a little yield farming going on, and basically a lot of people use exchanges where you just buy the crypto and you let it sit. Well, yes, you buy it, you let it sit, right? That's all I do with the exchanges. And then when I need it, I just go pull it out, go to Exodus and execute, wherever I want my crypto to go. If I'm investing in something, then that's what I do. If I need some more, I can go back to the exchange, do it all over again, ship it over to my non-custodial wallet and keep it moving. Well, the bad thing is this. Every time you got to go back to Blockify, right? You got to go back to FTX. You look at Voyager, you look at 3AC, the Three Arrows, that particular institution. And you're looking at what's the one that was partner. If you know the one that I can't remember the name, man, it's crazy. The agency that's Sigmund Freud Bank, you might have it in here. But SBF, right, or FTX, him and his little girlfriend, right? He made the other company where they was sending money over there, and then he was using his FTT coins in order to kind of cover up, that illegal trading he was doing with people's money. So the same thing happens pretty much with all of these until they get caught. So Gemini being pretty, they up there with Wall Street, man. I mean, Gemini is trying to do the right thing. With the Winklevoss twins, they've been around, they sued, my man, your Facebook guy, Mark Zuckerberg, because they said he stole their idea. But they have been around since the beginning. I'm talking Mount Gox, time with Bitcoin. And so their idea was let's see if we can, go have a mainstream type setup where it's regulated, kind of like Coinbase, and we can run some crypto through there, Bitcoin and so on and so forth. And so, hey, they seem to be doing things right. Well, Gemini comes along and says, hey, this whole DeFi space, you got your yield farming, you got your staking, you got your loans. Hey, you know what? Let's get involved in that too. Well, we got all this crypto coming in here. People are purchasing, transactions. And so they got the Gemini coin, the stable coin, and they came out with their Gemini Earn program. Gemini Earn was where you just put your money in there and it gets a little APY on it. And you can earn while it's just sitting there because most people just have their stuff sitting there anyway. And so you can earn while it's just sitting. Well, that was the case. And so what they were doing is they were allowing a third party to run that part of the program. Now, you didn't know that up front because everything just happens in the background. But that third party was Genesis, right? And so Genesis is out there supposedly helping you earn that 7, 8, 9, 10% a year on your crypto. So you're making, a little less than a 1% a month on your crypto, but it's just sitting there anyway. So some people thought that was a good idea. Now, me personally, no, I don't. I'm not going to let my money go do anything I'd rather it sit there and earn nothing. And if it's not going to earn 1% a month, that's just not happening. But anyway, people did that. Well, that happened, and then I see this article the other day that says SEC sues Genesis and Gemini, and I'm like, oh no, hold up, like it's crazy. I mean Gemini, but I said, who is this Genesis that's coming into the picture, right? And so I'm looking at this right now, and it says the U.S. Security Exchange Commission has filed a complaint against cryptocurrency lender Genesis Global Capital and Exchange Gemini Trust, right? So I said, okay, that's interesting. So then it says they are accused of selling unregistered securities to retail investors under the earn or the lending program. Now, like I said, if you've been to their site and they have this learn or earn program and lending, so that's how they were, supposedly they were helping people earn a little extra on their crypto that was just sitting in their accounts. And so it goes on to say, allegedly, they sold billions of dollars worth of crypto assets to hundreds of and hundreds of thousands of investors through the Gemini Earn program and promised depositors high interest returns. We allege that Genesis and Gemini offered unregistered securities to the public to circumvent disclosure requirements designed to protect investors. And that's what the SEC chairman said. Now, of course, there was a reply. And so you have the Winklevoss guy, Tyler. He responded like, whoa, hold up, homie. It's disappointing that the SEC chose to file an action against Gemini and other creditors that are working hard together to recover the funds. Genesis, right? Their Genesis was the one that was supposedly running that part of the program. And so they're fighting with Genesis to get people's money. And in the meantime, guess what happens? The SEC comes down on Gemini when they're trying to get the money from Genesis. This action does nothing to further our efforts to help earn users get their assets back. Their behavior is totally counterproductive, right? And he says future litigation is not conducive to the company's efforts to recover crypto assets from customers, for customers. So anyway, yesterday, Gemini officially shut down the Earn program. Therefore, no, you will not see it on the site. So that's what I was looking for, is to see if they actually still had it up. And obviously, it's not there. Now, they still have the staking program, which is fine, right? They still have their exchange, which is fine. So you don't have any issues on that side of it. But the Earn program was similar to the staking, right? It's it's the same concept. You put money in there and it earns a certain percentage over time, and that's really the same. See, like here, you got assets available for staking on Gemini. So as you can tell, there's only two right here. So before, you had a lot that you could actually choose from to go ahead and stake within, to put in the Earn program. So anyway, that's our headline for today. Gemini being sued. Yes, it is kind of crazy, but it is what it is. All right. So don't worry if you don't have a Gemini account. I guess you're in the clear. But if you do, you're not in the clear. All right. So back to the FTX rigmarole. All right. So what is FTX up to these days? All right. I'm going to see. I got a new headline for you today. Like I said, in the news. That's all I'm talking about. What's in the news? FTX liquidators lose around $74,000. What is going on here? All right. Well, let's check it out. Let's see what they're talking about. What's that? 74,000? Oh man, that's crazy. All right. Let's see. What's going on, SBF? What you do this time, SBF? Causing some problems, SBF. All right, let's go over here and let's take a look. Let's take a quick look at the latest. All right. In the news, as I continue to say, in the news. Man, this is crazy, man. This is going down. All right. FTX liquidators lost 74,000 in wrapped Bitcoin in an embarrassing on-chain faux pas. It says a faux pas. So what does that mean? Liquidators become the liquidated. That's crazy. Apparently, the liquidators of FTX crypto exchange need a DeFi specialist. Otherwise, they will simply squander the company's entire stock of funds by making childish mistakes in their handling of decentralized protocols. One such incident has been highlighted by the analyst. According to their data, FTX liquidators lost 4 Bitcoin when they tried to transfer them into a multi-signature Alameda wallet. Alameda is the company that I was talking about. So Alameda Research. So remember, Alameda, right? So that's the place where that really young girl that, I don't know, had absolutely no experience. But hey, she was at MIT, so okay, I guess that qualifies her to run a $1 billion program. So that's where, they had a lot of the problems, basically. So anyway, these guys that are supposed to be liquidating the funds, I guess to obviously get people some money back, they actually screwed it up. This is crazy, man. And so this particular company says, for example, claims that there have been at least 10 attempts to transfer LDO worth around 1.5 million, and none of them have been successful. So they're trying their best to move this money around, convert and transact cryptocurrency, and they keep screwing it up. Like, what is going on here? Anyway, it goes on to say, lawyers for cryptocurrency exchange FTX have recovered $5 billion in assets, including cash, liquid crypto assets, and liquid investments. This money could potentially be used to pay off creditors as part of FTX's bankruptcy proceedings. However, some are questioning how this large sum of money could have been overlooked in previous financial audits. That's a question. We don't know. So anyway, it also says Sam Bankman-Fried may have disclosed the location of the funds in order to receive a lighter prison sentence. Did you hear that? He didn't talk about it before, but all of a sudden they're finding $5 billion hidden away somewhere. And they're like, okay, we may be able to pay back some of these folks that's about to come after me. Right. And so they're thinking that finally he's talking about the real deal. Where did you put the money? Can we go get it so we can help you get a lighter prison sentence? Makes sense to me. I wouldn't want to go to prison. The official reports of FTX deficit, which would determine how much the company owes creditors, will be provided by the new FTX management no later than March 15th. That being the case, guys, we'll come back and we'll see if we have more details on that subject. Cool. Hey, darling. Okay, you doing okay? You sure? All right. All right. What else we got in the news? Let's see. All right. We're going to find us something interesting here. Crypto.com. Crypto.com. Now, I just talked about Crypto.com being a nice company. Put that back. Put it down. Put it down. Okay. All right. Leave it. Okay. Come on. Come on. Good. All right. See ya. Crypto.com lays off 20% of their staff as industry reels in economic turmoil. Of course, there's economic turmoil. FTX, man, good Lord, they just cause a whole lot of mess out here in the industry. Oh, look at this. Selected BitConnect victims receive $17 million in restitution. What? Wow, that's interesting. You rarely hear about anybody in this crypto space getting any type of restitution. Man, that's crazy. I'm happy for them. That's cool. I mean, most of the time these scammers just run off with your money and nobody does anything about it. Can't get no help nowhere. Okay. This is nice. Huabi and Solaris are working together. That's cool. Glad to hear it. All right. So yeah, I mean, like I said, just giving you a little tips and a little updates. Bitcoin IRA. So if you got Bitcoin and you want to, jump that into an IRA, you can do that. there's opportunities for that to happen. And so I encourage you, if you want to go that route, then hey, make it happen, because Bitcoin is on the rise. So speaking of that, let's look at that, right? I'm going to my Telegram here. I'm gonna see if I can pull that up. I did post some updates in my Telegram group, so we'll do that in a minute. So let's go over here. You want to see something about, let's go there. Let's go here. And let's look at Bitcoin rise. Bitcoin. Where are we? Yes, it is moving in the right direction. Oh, what am I doing? All right, there we go. 20,000. Hey, just so you guys know, I put about 500 bucks into my Cash App and just said, "Hey, let me go on and buy a little Bitcoin and let's see what happens." And I bought a few days ago, right? I think it was like at 16,000. Man, I looked at it today and I was like, "Whoop, whoop, whoop." Yeah, man. So look, when they say you buy low and sell high, that means when it's low, you actually buy. Come on. I mean, I don't care if you're a retail investor. I don't care if you are a novice. I don't care if you crypto curious. Whatever your non-level of education on crypto, when you see it drop, especially Bitcoin, this is not financial advice. This is personal advice. This is me inspiring you to understand why crypto is the leveling agent for financial freedom. If you get it together and understand this, you do not have to be an expert to know this. When the price goes down, and it will go down and it will go back up, everything that goes down goes back up at some point in time in this crypto world. All right. Bitcoin is a very, 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 very good example of, if you just hold on a little bit, you will regain something of your investment. That's just a given. And I've been watching this, probably for the last 7 years. But it doesn't matter, right? If you just watched it for the last 2 years, you would know it goes up, it goes down, and it goes back up, and it goes down, right? So if you got in at 60,000, then you was crazy in the first place. But let's say you did get in at 60,000 and then it dropped and you decided, "Oh, I'm done." You pull your money out. Well, okay, wrong answer. But let's say that happened. But you were intelligent enough to buy it at 16,000 and you just held on for dear life. H Yes, held on for dear life. You could do that. And guess what would have happened? You would have earned over $4,000 increase, right, in Bitcoin, which might have been a 20-30% increase in your coin. So how cool is that? I'm telling you, Bitcoin is here for one reason, and that is to level the playing field for everybody out there, right? So I don't care if you got all the money, if you got a little bit of money, you are on a level playing field when it comes to participating in the crypto world. All right. Boom. That's what's up, man. Bitcoin is rocking and rolling. I am so excited about what it's doing, because it is doing its thing, definitely for me and for a lot of us in this space. So it's really cool. All right. So you guys want to hear about some of my top programs. I just want to talk a little bit about some news, right? All right. So let's talk a little bit more. I'm going to talk a little bit about some news, and then we'll jump into we'll hit a couple of programs just so you guys get an idea of what's happening in the world today. Let's go to where are we at? Oh, I got to go over to, can I go? Oh, that's not, no, that's a different platform. Can I jump from here to there? Let's try it. I'm going to try to jump over there without changing. Oh, it made me get out of there. It didn't even say no. It just was like, "Er." I was like, wow. Okay. Got it. We're going to Telegram. All right, so we're on Telegram. Hopefully you can see that, right? So in my Telegram, I know I look like 5 people right there, don't I? All right, I'll move that in a minute. It looks kind of weird. But anyway, if you can handle it, I can handle it. This right here is a snapshot from my MetaTrader 4. And so FX markets gold is golden, right? It is happening, it is rolling, it is kicking out, anywhere from 2, sometimes 1.9 to 2% a day. Really like the program. I think it's definitely going to be doing very well over the extended time that we have it. So I've had great conversations with some partners out there that know a little bit more about the traders and understands the program, and was very instrumental in getting that knowledge and really a level of comfort. And so being in this space and being in this circle of people that understand and know more about some of these programs and these traders and these brokers and PAM accounts, it is cool because it gives you that level of comfort that, okay, this one is a good one. I can go ahead and go big. And so I've done okay. Just so you know, at this point, um, with FX Markets Gold, I think I put in about 900, and I've gotten what's that return, about 1900 equity, but net right at about 1650. I think it is last time I looked at it. Right. So 900, so 16, that's what, 7. So yeah, I mean, I put in 900, I've made about 700 back in about 30 days. Hey, I'm cool with that, right? I haven't, like I said, I haven't been doing anything, outrageous. Let's get a percentage on that right quick. All right. So what's that? 1610. So 1610, and I got a return of 700. So what is that percentage? Hmm. Is that, let's say 50% would be 8. So let's go 45%. Okay. That would be 40%. So about 40%. So, okay, let's put it in perspective. They say that they're trying to average about 15% a week, which will give you what, about 5, 10, 15, 20. So 15, 15, 15, 50, that's 30, I'll say 60. So they're looking at, they're trying to get at least 60% a month. They're trying to get to 15% a week. If they don't hit that and I get 40% in the month, am I mad? Not at all. That's still ridiculous. Like, boom. So if I'm getting 40%, average about 40% return in the last month with this, I put in 900, I got 1600, so about 700 bucks, right? So 600 to 700, so it's about 40 to 45%. That's my return for the last month. That's average about 2% a day, right? When it really boil it down, right? So you got 20 days, because they go 5 days a week. 2% times 20 is 40. So that's about a little bit over 2% a day, and which is phenomenal. And I love it. So that's just, what's going on with that. I do have a favorite cryptocurrency or blockchain project called XYO, and it's been a long time. It's been out there, but hey, I saw some information the other day. They're starting to pick up speed again, so I'm pretty excited about that. I still got some coins on that one, so I haven't touched them. So I'm gonna let it ride. So yeah, it looks like they're bouncing back, and the project is cool though. Really, really going on and on and on. I see it expanding. They got a lot of updates they put on Instagram, and so that's really the only place I see a lot of the updates. And then I get emails as well. So anyway, XYO is cool, good program. I like it. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We got some news for you. Crypto Slate. If you ever want to see some good news about blockchain, crypto, stuff like that, ICOs and IEOs and TFGs. I mean, whatever. Anyway, um, Crypto Slate. I like that one. I like that. I think they got some really good information, and they put it out in a good way. It says Nexo office is raided on allegations of financial crimes. More news for major crypto institutions. Nexo was very critical, just like Binance CZ, of FTX and what was going on over there. Nexo had, a lot of the CEO interviews with so many, stations and CNBC, and, talking about the downfall and the issues that surrounded FTX and BlockFi, because Nexo is closer to a BlockFi or a Celsius providing that service, right? They're saying, look, we can give you 10, 15, 30% APY if you just stake your crypto with us. Now, how they do that? Well, they use third parties as well. And that's what we're finding out is all of these exchanges and these agencies that promise, XYZ as far as ROI or APY, then they're using these third parties to do it. And the third parties aren't going to get away either. And so the governments are coming after these cats like gangbusters and saying, look, guys, if y'all not going to play in our regulatory, field, then we're not going to let you play at all. And so that's where we're at now is these guys are going after everybody. Nobody's safe, right? Except my daughter. So that's what's happening in this vicious world of crypto is so many so many things are going on. So anyway, let's talk about some more news. Crypto slate, baby. I like my crypto slate. All right. Hold on. Right here. Hold that. AWS. Oh, this is good news. Avalanche gains 20% in hours after Amazon partnership announcement. Now, that's pretty cool, right? So crypto. So I mean, it doesn't matter if it's Avalanche or if it's if it's Amazon or whoever. Doesn't matter. But it's showing us that, the AWS partner network is very active. I mean, we already kind of heard about it. We know that they're doing, blockchain, but you know what? This is a good thing for the industry, and it's a good thing for the economy. It's a good thing for both sides that Amazon and, Avalanche teaming up, to create a really cool partnership to develop some good blockchain products and deploy that, across the globe. So I think it's a good thing, and it's good for the industry that this is happening. So really, really cool, good stuff right there. Then I talked about Engine Coin. If you've watched any of my videos from before, Engine Coin has always been like my golden, cryptocurrency in the world. It is a awesome program. They're doing great things. I really like what they've done from beginning. I actually purchased a good amount back in 2017 or 18, whatever the launch, whenever they had their ICO. I didn't hit the ICO, but right after that, there was, I mean, talking, I don't know, 3 cent, 4 cent or whatever. It was still really low. And I had opportunity to get some of those. And I felt like they had the best utility that I've ever seen. It's a gaming token, really. And so they've expanded that, to support the metaverse and all those things. They were doing that, and before, and they have a big following across the globe with online gaming and stuff like that. So head of the game for real. Really, really great one. Litecoin has always been my favorite when it comes to transactions. Mana is a superstar in the metaverse. Decentraland is definitely a winner. You can't lose with that because they are the pioneers. And of course, Bitcoin is the pioneer of them all. And so as you can see, Bitcoin, when I did get this snapshot, 18,000, now we're over 20,000 and growing. So that's what's up. Are you going to be okay? Okay, come here. Any more news? Yes. There is the news right there. So here's news that I want you guys to see. All right. Everybody out there, you need to definitely check out my interview with Lambo Drew. That's pretty cool, huh? So with Lambo Drew, on Tuesday, July 10th, we had an opportunity to do an interview with Lambo Drew. So Coach Rashid was on the Lambo Drew Leverage Show. The Leverage Show, definitely check that out on YouTube. You definitely don't want to miss that. Oh my goodness. There's so much information about my past, my history on, investments and really wealth building through crypto and blockchain. Good stuff. I just, man, that is so powerful. I'm gonna tell you, get you some, some chips, get you some tea, get you some coffee, get you some, a bucket of candy, whatever you need to do. Get your lunch, and hey, just sit back, click on the red button with the arrow in it, and just enjoy our conversation, right? So that's what's up right there. I definitely want to, let me do something. I don't know if I can pull it off of there. I'm gonna do that. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, hey guys, we're gonna close it up, but my daughter is singing right now. All right. So remember this: running away from your problems is never, ever a race you'll be able to win. You got to run to it. You got to make it happen. You are the one that determines your future. So don't run away from your problems. Just make it happen. What we have is solutions. Here, nothing but solutions in the Team Achieve. Passive income, MST, multiple streams team. That's what we do. All right. So definitely check out the Leverage Show with Lambo Drew right there on YouTube, and you can enjoy learning so much about so many things. All right. So me and my daughter, we're going to take a break. All right. So that right there is some good information that we're going to leave with you all today. And there's a couple of things I want you to know. We do have some great things going on Saturdays. Today, every Saturday at 9 a.m., we do the Saphir Global and Zenique Technologies live business overview. And so if you want to know more about the Saphir and Zenique, then definitely tap in every on every Saturday morning. But if you want that link to my video interview, then I pop that in the chat. You can go ahead and click on that and go check us out. Right? Definitely check out the interview. It was fascinating, man. It was really good, really packed with information. A lot of stuff that I talked about on there, I really never really talk about, or I just really, really, really elaborated on some good stuff. All right. So yeah, hopefully that was some interesting things, some news, things that's going on in the crypto world today. And so yeah, check them out. Stay tuned up, and hey, catch me on the next one. I'm gonna be doing a couple more videos today. I'm gonna post some things up in my Telegram chat. So definitely, let's rock and roll. So I'm gonna leave you with this top program, cryptoprogram.me. It's rocking, it's rolling, it's doing its thing. We have a pre-launch going on right now with Infinity Club cards. The Infinity Club cards is something that all of us in this crypto space, we definitely want to get on. There are people out there that's, trying to make transactions, large crypto transactions. People want to secure their monies and trying to figure out, what do we do? How do I do it? Well, guess what? This is an answer to that. Infinity Club cards is your best option in making that happen, right? So get in touch with me so I can get you set up on the pre-launch. We got, over 50% discount on the initial fees. Go ahead and let me know that you're interested in protecting your crypto, and I'll get you set up with our Infinity Club program. All right. Hey, peace. Y'all take care. It's been real. It's been awesome. And it's always, always a pleasure. Bye-bye. You say bye-bye? Yeah. All right, y'all take care.